Hey guys, Barry here, and welcome to your gaming station, NintendoImpactGaming. And here we have another gaming composer, sound designer, Alyssa. How are you?
I'm doing good, Barry. How are you doing?
I'm not too bad. How was your breakfast?
It was quite good. Just cereal, soy milk.
Yeah.
Normally I'd go eggs. I cook myself a breakfast, but I have to go food shopping, so just cereal today.
I've never actually had soy milk. I don't think so.
Oh yeah, it's not too bad. I don't like regular milk. I can't really drink it, so
Ah, come on. Can't beat the old cow.
no, I can do like ice cream and stuff and yogurt, but just like milk for some reason just doesn't sit well with me. So
I
that's why.
guess, yeah, it's not for
So
everyone.
milk, yeah.
Okay, so just reading off your Twitter here. Composer slash sound designer for games, all about orchestration and chromatic medians, is that correct?
Yep.
Bassist, conductor, and plays too much Smash.
Oh yeah, I definitely play too much Smash.
I take it you have the new one, yeah, for Wii U and
Yeah,
3DS?
that's the one I play. I go to tournaments and stuff. In case you can't tell from my Twitter feed, uh,
Nice.
yeah, I go to like weekly tournaments and I compete, and I'm the only woman there. So it's pretty fun to, I don't know, kind of be like a little bit of a trailblazer with that. There are women who play Smash, but so few. So
Yeah.
I encourage more women to sort of do it.
Now tell me this, right? Since you're like basically the only girl that would go to these competitions, would you feel intimidated or would they feel intimidated by you? You think?
I think like the first time I went, yeah, there was no real sort of intimidation. I was a little bit nervous at first because I was like, oh man, I'm gonna go to this place. It's gonna be all the dudes there. I don't know what they're gonna say to me, but they treat me like one of the guys. They're really cool. This place called the Hitbox Arena. They're like super awesome, and I just love going there. So I go every week and hang out. Made a bunch of friends. It's really cool.
Yeah, yeah. Now, weird question, right? No, like you don't have to answer if you don't want to, but would people actually maybe like try and hit on you because you're the only girl there? If that makes any sense?
Once in a while, and I'm just like,
Really?
oh, I have a boyfriend. It's
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
it's not like anyone who's like regular. It'll just be like some kind of like random person, like once in a while. I'll like try to like hit
Jesus
on me.
Christ.
I'm just like, no, I have a boyfriend, and I'm 30, and leave me alone.
Yeah, it's like fuck off, will you?
Yeah.
All right,
But no,
so
like,
yeah, like
sorry.
I know I read your bio there, but for people who don't know you who you are, tell us a bit about yourself.
Oh, yeah. So, as you've said, I'm a composer and sound designer for video games, working in the games industry for a couple of years now. Yeah, I've worked on mostly like indie titles. I don't know if anyone would really know some of them, but you probably cut that part out. Sorry, I'm a little bit rambly. Um, yeah, so most notably, I worked on Blackwell Epiphany. I did the end credits theme for that. And yeah, I've worked for a few games for Voltage software, Voltage Games, I think. Yeah. I'm working on one called Love is a Game. So yeah, the games I'm working on are getting around. Anapole DX, Defragmented. So those are a couple of the titles I worked on.
Cool. So did I see one you worked for? Is that One Brothers you worked for? WB Games.
Oh yeah, kind of indirectly.
Yeah.
So I worked on this game called Pixel Prison Blues, which was made for what's the chain called? Buffalo Wild Wings. So I got to work on this game. It's like this massive 30-player game. You play it all in the same room. You use like kind of like touch devices to play with. And yeah, so I made the music and sound effects for that, and is so it was technically part of like WB Games, but kind of I guess outsourced to Bumble Bear Games, who made
Yeah, yeah.
like Queen and yeah, so kind of indirectly I got to work with WB Games, and I think that's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool, all right. So
Yeah.
tell me the difference between working for media, like let's see, music compared, like I guess music, if that makes any sense, compared to video game music.
Well, it's just there's just so many differences. So with just music, if I just kind of sit down and write a song, I can kind of just write whatever I want. But with for a video game, you have to write to serve the game. You can't just kind of like write, not that you can't write what you want, you can't express yourself, but you have to do it within like something that would fit for the game. You have to serve the game basically.
Yeah.
The other thing too is you have to kind of compositionally construct your pieces in such a way that they can loop properly. And then that is just just making sure that you kind of structure your chords a certain way. You might want to end with like a little drum break or something, and that can be like a good looping point to start your song again.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. And with just kind of writing music normally, you're writing music that has a beginning, middle, and ends. It's just it's meant to be, performed, whereas game music is just meant to kind of go off in the background and just keep playing. So yeah, it's pretty different. You also want to make sure that your music isn't like too busy because there's stuff going on screen. It has to kind of like be in the background, complement the game, be good, but just kind of know its place. It's a little tricky to do it. It's a little difficult to explain, but we all know what great game music sounds like and how it works well in the game. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's just some things to keep in mind.
So tell me this, like you sent me the link for is a Yasunori Mitsuda. I can't even say his name properly.
Oh yeah, Yasunori Mitsuda. Yeah, you're close.
Close enough.
Yeah.
Not bad for first try.
Yeah.
Yeah. So would you be a big fan of his work?
Oh yeah, I love his music. Chrono Trigger. Um, he did some of the soundtrack for Kid Icarus Uprising, which is like my favorite game, and so he did like the boss theme for that and a couple other tracks off of that. He worked with a bunch of other composers on that too, and yeah, he's definitely one of my big compositional influences. I absolutely just adore his Chrono Trigger soundtrack. My orchestra is playing Frog's theme right now. I did a little arrangement of it. I worked on a remix album, Chronicles of Time, which came out a couple months ago, I think. And yeah, I did the Frog's theme arrangement on that, and I did with a friend of mine, Patrick Kulikowski. We did what's that one called? Oh, the bike chase one. So yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it was really cool. So yeah, this is one of my favorite soundtracks of all time is the Chrono Trigger one. So love Mitsuda's work.
So what is it he's done for Smash Bros. Anyway? Has he done the whole thing or just some bits and pieces in it or what?
Oh no, for Smash Bros, they had just kind of a bunch of big names, Japanese composers just kind of come in and do remixes
Oh,
and
okay, I get you. Yeah, yeah,
and again, he was involved with Kid Icarus Uprising, so like the boss theme is in Smash Brothers, and
yeah.
he got credited for that. I'm not sure which particular remixes he did, but yeah, these composers they'll go and they'll remix a couple tracks for Smash, and again, it's just like a lot of big name composers in Japan, doing all sorts of remixes. I actually have the soundtrack for Smash, and I think it's like over 600 songs or something just ridiculous like that.
Is that the 2 CD one?
No, that was like the little sampler one, which I have that as well. I downloaded the entire soundtrack like it was floating around online somewhere.
Yeah.
Sorry.
There's a website I know called, is it KH Insider?
Which one?
Hold on, see. Downloads.khinsider.com. And it gives you access to free soundtracks. Game soundtracks, yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty damn sweet. And there's always, up like today's soundtracks, for talk's sake here. Well, yesterday, Rockman Zero, the complete works of game music. I'm not even considering names, they're too hard to say. It's like Japanese or something.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, like Pac-Man, like there's loads of soundtracks there. Like even Batman Returns from the NES has been uploaded there the past week. Yeah, Batman Returns, yeah.
Yeah, it's yeah, I mean there's a couple places I think you can get like some game music. I own a few actual like physical OSTs, but like the Smash one that wasn't released as like a physical. They only had like the 2-disc sampler, which I actually have as well. And I think they gave it away as like a Nintendo club reward or something.
Right,
And a
yeah.
friend of mine, like got it and just like gave it to me. I was like, "You're the best friend ever! Oh my god!" So yeah, I love it. It's great.
Well, do you know any people that work in the gaming industry, like big composers out there?
Yeah, I know quite a few actually, and it's really cool. Partially thanks to Twitter. I can talk to some of them. Sorry, give me a second. Computer keeps going to sleep. Yeah, so partially thanks to like Twitter, I've gotten the pleasure of meeting Austin Wintory and Jason Graves.
That name sounds familiar, Jason Greaves.
Yeah, he worked on Dead Space. He worked on
Oh, that's how I know the name, right? Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
That game was weird.
6. Yeah. Oh, which one? Until Dawn?
No, Dead Space was weird.
I've never played Dead Space, but I played Until Dawn, Oh my god, so good, such a good game. And it's really short too, so you can just kind of go through it, and then you just like you screw everything up the first time, and then you like turn around and do it all again. It takes like I think about I want to say like 5 to 6 hours to complete. It's not very long at all.
Yeah.
And the soundtrack's amazing. It's a horror game, but it's like it's got melodic motifs and stuff, and it's just pulled off so well. So yeah, Jason Graves, he's awesome. Um, yeah, so yeah, I've had a pleasure of meeting a few big name composers, Grant Kirkhope as well, Banjo-Kazooie. So yeah, and through Twitter, gotten to talk to a few others as well. So very happy about that.
Isn't the original composer for Banjo-Kazooie working with ukulele?
Yeah, he's working on that. I think the studio making that is former Rare people. I
Yeah,
feel like.
the majority of them is just Rare, so it's like
Yeah,
Rare Reborn kind of thing.
yeah, Rare 2.0.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
better this time.
Oh yeah, no, the game looks adorable, and his music is just so delightful. It's great.
Yeah, I see. We have, well, according to Twitter, we have 36 followers that we have in common, and I'll name a few. Alwas Awakening.
Oh yeah, that game looks awesome.
Oh, I cannot wait for that.
Yeah, I just like randomly stumbled on it on Twitter one day, and I was like, your game looks so cool.
Yeah, I
And
know
then
it's. If I'm correct, is it two guys that's in the team are from Zoink Games who made Secret of the Man and Zombie Vikings that come out there.
whoa, that's cool.
Yeah, and well, Zoink Games is releasing Faye. I don't know, it could be next year, is my guess. I don't know what the story is with that game. And you're friends with Dimitri, which is very funny. I think that account is hilarious.
Oh yeah, it's really funny. The great comics. He seems
Yeah,
a cool guy too. We just kind of just recently like started following each other, but yeah, he seems really cool.
yeah. Let's see who else. Oh yeah, and Image and Form, to say the least.
Oh yeah, Image and Form. Was it SteamWorld Dig?
Yeah, SteamWorld Heist as well. Yeah, the SteamWorld series. Yeah,
I haven't played SteamWorld Heist yet, but I did really enjoy SteamWorld Dig.
Dig is
Which
pretty cool. I actually prefer Heist, the new one.
oh yeah.
It's tough though, but it's really damn good. I think.
Oh man. Yeah, I gotta get it. I gotta just get on that already. But yeah, I met them at E3 last year, so
Nice.
yeah, I was just basically living in the Nintendo booth at E3, and I just got to meet like a bunch of cool people.
And who were you talking to from Image and Form? Was it Brian? Was it by any
Yeah,
chance?
yeah, it was him.
Brian Julius, was he there?
I believe so.
The guy who looks like Harry Potter a wee bit.
I think it's
I've no problem saying that in public. Like,
no, I think I just like talked to Brian and talked to anyone else.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like those guys are just amazing. Like they're actually, it's the Image and Form and Sun Games. There's something, the relationship there is like the same kind of parent company, if that makes any sense. But yeah, they're two of the best studios I've ever seen on the indie scene. They're
Oh,
really damn good at what they do, I think.
yeah, I think so too. Yeah, it was really cool to meet them and stuff, and yeah, I gotta get their new game now.
Yeah, oh, I should mention Life Speed for the new 3DS from Wee Man Studios. They're actually an Irish game company.
Yeah, oh yeah, I guess there must be a mutual follower in
Yeah,
both of
yeah,
us. Yeah, that looked really cool too. I still have to pick that up too. I'm really behind on games. It's so bad.
yeah. So tell us, what game systems do you own yourself?
Right now I have Wii U, of course, for my Smash habit. 3DS, of course, because I'm just big Nintendo fan. I have a Dreamcast, PS3, PS2. Trying to get myself an NES, but for the time being, I'm just running the emulator on the computer. Yeah, that's about it.
So,
Well, oh yeah, Game Boy Advance too.
have any plans to get the mini NES?
Oh yeah, definitely. What I want to do with that is like get it and keep it by my boyfriend's house because he never really played like a ton of NES games, only like a few here and there. So I thought that'd be fun to like keep over there and then bring to people's houses and be like, this is what we played back in the day. 'Cause I don't know. I'm technically should be from the generation where they played Super Nintendo,
Yeah,
but I had an NES, so that's what I played.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like the Super Nintendo was the era I was born into, and the first game I ever played was Donkey Kong Country, the original.
Yeah.
And I honestly think it's one of the best platformers of all time, one of the best games of all time.
Yeah, I mean, I've only played a little bit of it. I know it's crazy to think to fathom, but again, I only had NES, so I really missed out on a lot of like the Super NES games.
Yeah.
Um, I played a Super Mario World for the first time last year.
Oh, it's a great game. It's just a
Yeah,
wonderful experience.
yeah, it was kind of funny because um me and my friend Mike were playing it. And, he was like, "You got to play this game. You got to play this game." So I started playing it, and I tweeted like, "Yeah, so I'm playing Super Mario World for the first time," and I'm at the time like 28, and a lot of people were replying like, "Oh man, I wish I could re-experience that game for the first time. I'm so jealous."
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't get very far. I was really bad at it.
It's probably my favorite 2D Mario game.
Oh yeah, cool.
No, it's probably because like the colors and stuff. Like if you look at the original Mario Bros on the NES, like
Hmm.
no offense, but I think if you compare that to Super Mario World, the game just looks horrible. I think for what
That's what I grew up with. Those graphics.
I know,
No,
yeah,
Super Mario Brothers doesn't
those
look as
one
good
bit
as the NES games.
graphics.
There's way better looking, at least graphically speaking, NES games.
Yeah, but like check out though Donkey Kong Country for the Super NES. That looked amazing for its time.
Oh yeah, totally. I can imagine it. I mean, night and day from like Nintendo. Though I feel like NES towards the very end was looking like really good. You look at like Kirby's Adventure. That game looks pretty awesome, on
No
the NES.
interest at all. Sorry.
That- Never played it?
No, I don't. I never really got into Kirby. I was like, "What the hell
Yeah.
is this?" It's like, no, oh my god.
It's I think I started playing it because at the time like my little brother was like very young. So we went out to like Funko Lands, a defunct chain of video game stores. And I guess they're GameStop now. But yeah, so we went out and we picked up Kirby's Adventure as I think they must have recommended. Oh yeah, it's great. Kids like it. So we played it and he loved it. It was great like for his age. But I found the game was like fun for me too, even though I was like a little older. And I really appreciate that game because that's Masahiro Sakurai, is
Yeah,
like one of my favorite game designers, and I just really appreciate like his sort of game design philosophy where it's like there's simplicity and there's like this very elegant simplicity in the game. It's just you move and you consume enemies and you take their power and then you just go through the stage and it's like that very simple little mechanic, but then he just like creates this like whole beautiful world out of it, and it's just this huge world out of this like little mechanic, and it's like stuffed with like all these little mini games and stuff, and the game is just very Sakurai, so like I appreciate it a lot.
pretty cool. So
Yep.
speaking of Kirby, unfortunately, they're just gone recently. Satoru Iwata's first anniversary was just there.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So would you be a fan of his stuff?
Um. Oh man, definitely. I mean, who isn't a fan of him? And just like, I just feel like none of us would be playing games if it wasn't for what he did. I love Balloon Fight. That's like that's such a great game. It's so much fun. It's and yeah, I mean, he was a huge part of just so many games in Nintendo. Like Pokemon, Smash Brothers, Kirby. Just like his influence is everywhere. It's just you know this is just massive, and it's yeah, it makes me sad thinking about it that we like we lost like and in this games industry where it's like and I'm sorry I'm getting like really rambly, but it's really sad.
Yeah, but like even like a year later on, and even the industry is still hit with it. Like,
Yeah, I mean I remember when it happened, just so many people like I was Sony, Sega, everyone was they posted about it, and I know a lot of Twitters went dark just in his memory, and yeah, I mean, again, I don't think any of us would be playing games if it wasn't for him. His influence, you just can't describe it, He
yeah,
just yeah. So, I think we all owe a lot to him. It's really sad that that he had to suffer and stuff. And it was like really sudden too. I remember I was in orchestra and I was at the time like I normally conduct, but we had the assistant conductor conducting, and I think I was like at the piano like subbing for the piano player that day. And one of the choir members like leans over. He's like, Awada just passed away. And I was just in shock. I was like, no, no, that can't be true. That can't be true.
Yeah.
And it was true. And it was like really sad because it sounded like he was getting better, for a while. They're like, oh, okay, he had his surgery, he's recovering, and then the news came and it was just heartbreaking.
Yeah. So, do you ever think we'll see another Earthbound slash Mother?
Um, I don't know. I mean, who knows? I honestly don't know.
Yeah,
It would,
it's a hard one to call, I think.
yeah, yeah, I think so. It's just like I feel like Earthbound just captured something so special. I haven't played Mother 3, but
It's a
a lot of
Japan
people
exclusive,
say
like.
what's that?
It's a Japan exclusive that I'm
Yeah,
aware.
there's a translation floating around.
Yeah.
That's according to fans, like really, really faithful, and yeah, people are saying they're gonna localize it. So hopefully.
Okay, so big question now.
All right.
What would you call the greatest game of all time and why, in your opinion?
Oh man, this is a. I have just I don't know. I just have a few that I just feel like for different reasons
Okay.
that I would like go with. Well, I mentioned before that I really, really love Kid Icarus Uprising. I just felt like, well, because the original game was very special to me. I wanted to make music because of the original game. Like, long story short, I just loved everything about it. I loved the pacing. I loved how like it didn't stop for like a second, just to kind of like feed you exposition. Um, I loved the storyline. I thought the story was beautiful. The music was incredible. I just thought it was this huge experience. But it's a huge experience, but just on the 3DS. I wish it was like a console game. I so that's one of them. I really love Sam and Max Hit the Road. It's just it's a big kind of like nostalgia thing for me. And I just love the humor of it. It's like the funniest, or like one of the funniest games I've ever played. Again, the music is just like you know is huge for me. I love the music. Those point and click adventures were always so much fun. Super Smash Brothers, Smash 4 especially. I never was really into the series until this one, but I feel like because of that game, like I've learned a lot about, competing, being like, competitive in a healthy way. I was never really like too much of a competitive person, but now I feel like, it's good to be competitive. It's good, and I've made a lot of friends because of it, and it's kind of helped me through a rough patch in my life. All these games have really, so
Yeah.
that's why. If I state a game is the greatest game of all time, it's usually for like a very like deeply kind of personal reason.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so what games would you like to play that you haven't played yet on different systems?
Oh man. Let me think. What is there? I have like a list of games that I feel like I really, really just want to play. Um, let's see. Man, why can't I think of them now?
Halo?
I've played some Halo. I was playing was it Halo 4 for a while when it came out. And yeah, I mean, I'm not great at Halo, but I had one glory moment where I was in the one of the ships and I was just like killing like 20 enemies in a row. I don't know, some like stupid, some insane kill spree, just like flying over the enemy camp and just like, you know, pissing off the other team. And yeah, it's pretty fun. Man, what do I want to play? I just want to play Smash all day. That's all.
No, no Smash, no, no.
No, no,
No breakfast either.
looking at it like I haven't played in 20 minutes. Oh no. Um, I feel like I might want to go back and like play like Monkey Island and stuff. Just trying to think of things that are coming to mind. I played a lot of the point and click adventures, but I never really played a ton of those.
Yeah.
So that would be nice to kind of go back and like play through those. Hmm. I have the new Sam and Max games. I played through the entire first season. I got like the Wii U kind of releases, so I played through, like the entire like first season, and I played like maybe one or two episodes of the second season, and for whatever reason, I stopped playing, and that's kind of sad. I want to go back and finish it because Sam and Max is just hilarious. I love those games. Um, oh shit, I forgot to talk about Fallout. It's one of my favorite games. I really love Fallout too. It's great.
Clearly, yeah.
I get lost in Fallout, just hours and hours. I've played through three in New Vegas and four, but it would be really cool to go back and kind of see like the original ones. I'm definitely a new school Fallout fan.
Well, I have
Again,
confession to make.
what's up?
I've never played Fallout that I can
I've
remember.
never played the originals, like one and two. Like I'm definitely like new school, like three and four. Like one of those fans, like why is it called Fallout 3? I didn't know there was another Fallout.
Yeah.
But yeah, also on my list of greatest games of all time, I'd say probably four New Vegas. And again, like it's the games are kind of like glitchy and weird, but I just I really love those games. Like I can like spend 8 hours, and I don't usually do this with the games. I don't usually play that long, except Smash. But yeah, Fallout's one of them. So yeah, it would be cool to go back and see like the original Fallouts. Super Metroid. I've never experienced all of Super Metroid. I've only like played like pieces here and there, so it would be really cool to sit down and play all of that. Yeah. I think that's about it. There's tons of games that I need to play, I think, but yeah, in balance, I gotta train my Smash Brothers.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Have you played stuff like The Last of Us and Uncharted?
Oh yeah, Uncharted. Oh, you know what? See, you asked me like favorite games, greatest games, and I always forget like Uncharted. Yeah, that's another one of mine that I just love that game. I love the narrative. I love the characters. I think it's a really great example of story in games. It's like one of like when I talk about like story in games, like Uncharted is one of the examples I bring up. Yeah, I've played through the whole series. I love Uncharted. Last of Us, I didn't actually finish.
Oh, what are you doing? Finish it.
All right, I'll do it right now. Hook up PS3. All right. Yeah. Bye, Barry. Yeah. So, yeah, I haven't actually finished it. It's kind of. I get through some games and like not that I don't like them. I just like I don't know. I think I get distracted by like another game and start
Yeah, you,
playing
you stop
it.
playing and then play the new one else instead. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
I get
exactly.
you. I get you.
And then you just don't finish it.
Yeah.
Okay, so we all do that. That's good to know.
Like I started playing Last of Us on the PS4 first.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah, that's right. They did the
Remastered it, yeah.
yeah.
It's for me, it's easily the best PS experience I've ever had.
It's really really good. It's freaking hard though. Like I don't know. I'm really
How far
bad
did
at
you
it.
get in it though, if you can remember?
Ah, man. I definitely got to where they introduced. I didn't get very far. That's where they introduced the clickers. And I think Ellie's definitely there, and we were like going through like a sewer part or something. Like
Oh yeah, is it with the cops coming after you as well, isn't it?
I think
And
so.
then with the
It's
whole the Molotovs, you're throwing them, isn't it? And
yeah. I'm a little hazy, but I
yeah,
think so. But yeah, it's a really fun game. If you like that, I think you would like Until Dawn. Until Dawn's really good.
right, yeah.
Yeah, I love Until Dawn. So good.
So would you prefer Last of Us or Uncharted 4?
Uncharted, I think, for sure. Oh, Uncharted 4, right. You know what? I haven't played Uncharted 4 yet.
Oh, it's
The
easily the
game
best
I
one.
want to play. Okay, yeah, I did not buy Uncharted. Sorry, I'm getting Skype notifications. I did not buy Uncharted 4 because I am a dumb. And
Yeah.
I saw that it was okay, I gotta mute my Skype notifications or something.
If you
See
right
that?
click and mute, you can just go put the busy or something.
Yeah, so I didn't get it.
It's just the experience, like everything from the gameplay, visuals, story, the sound design, everything is just amazing.
Oh my God, I heard the sound design is really good. And
Yeah,
yeah, I might just go run out to GameStop right now. They're open.
and
It's
buy a
11.
PS4.
Yeah. My boyfriend, Brian has a PS4. So
Oh,
I do,
nice. Yeah, you can play
but
that there. Yeah.
yeah, so yeah, I'll go to his house and play. Yeah, he also has this pretty sweet PC that he built, and that's how we've been playing Fallout 4.
Nice one.
Yeah, it's good experience on the PC. I think it's best over there. But yeah, gotta get Uncharted 4. All right.
Okay, tough question.
Okay.
Would you rather play video games or create music for video games?
Oh, you have to play games to make game music. You can't just like live in a bubble and not play games. So would I rather be playing Super Smash Bros. Or
Yeah,
making
or making music for Smash Bros.
making music for Smash Bros? Oh, that would be awesome. That's the dream. Maybe like give me a little shout out like, hey, Masahiro Sakurai, go listen to her music.
Okay, so a pit or dark pit?
Pit.
How
Um
racist is that?
no, that's not what I meant. Um
We are finished.
no, he just is a better character in Smash. I mean, personality wise, they're both really cool, but if we're talking Smash, Pit is better.
Right.
He has better tools like the arrows that you can curve and snipe with. I snipe people with it off the side of the stage and they get mad at me. That's just what I do.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
what music do you like outside of what you do for video games?
Um,
What
so
kind of
now,
styles do you like?
yeah, I mean, I love classical orchestral, mostly like kind of like romantic period. Not so much like, kind of like Mozart, but more, I'm into like Chopin, Satie, Fauré, Verdi. Verdi's like my favorite. Shostakovich, a little later than romantic, but yeah, and also just love a lot of rock music. I love the Beatles, Led Zeppelin, The Clash, um, Eels. I love like punk rock, like the Ramones. So yeah, classical and rock.
AC/DC?
A little bit here and there. My band does a cover of Highway to Hell, so
That's pretty
uh,
cool.
yeah, yeah. I appreciate it. I think I like Led Zeppelin, like their riffs just like a lot better. I just feel like it's just like so much heavier and just like so much like darker and just yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the Black Keys. Love the Black Keys. They're
I've
really awesome.
I've heard of them, but I don't know if I've actually heard their music though. Not sure.
You probably have because like their songs are in everything. If you've played
Tony Hawk something?
Saints Row at all,
Hmm.
Saints Row also another favorite game. Saints Row
See, I think I played number three maybe for a little bit, not too
yeah.
long.
So their songs come up like on the rock station in that game. Their music's like in everything. Like if you've like in a trailer, movie trailer, commercials. Like chances are, if you own a TV or played a video game like with like the kind of like licensed music, you've heard their music. But yeah, they're really cool. It's like just a two-piece band, drummer and guitarist, and yeah, like it's just really kind of just like dirty, simple like blues rock, but it's just so cool. I like it
Yeah.
a lot. Yeah. Um, Funny enough, I remember like the 3DS used to do like the videos and you can like kind of like download them onto it. Not download them, but like they'd have like new videos every week and you just like watch them and stuff. Black Keys had a video on that. They had Little Black Submarines, one of their songs. So they did like the music video for that. It was on like the 3DS and that's where I watched the music video for it for the first time. It was kind of funny.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, they're really good. I saw them in Brooklyn 2014, I want to say. Something like that.
That was high.
Yeah. So yeah, just I'm trying to think of what year it was. It was only 2 years ago. Yeah. I'll try that again. Yeah, I saw them in Brooklyn in 2014. Yeah, so they put on a really awesome concert.
Tell
Yeah.
me this, right? Is the Zootons popular where you are?
What's up?
The Zootons, the band.
Zootons? No, I've not heard of them.
They do Valerie.
No, I don't
See,
know.
Amy Winehouse, when she was alive, she covered it, but it was originally by the Zootons.
Oh, okay, okay.
Right.
Are they a band out of UK,
Yeah, they're
Ireland?
from Liverpool in the UK, yeah.
Okay, cool.
I'm kind of friendly with the singer, believe it or not. See, they're coming back together for one more gig because their friend died this year.
Oh,
And to do some kind of like reunion gig to kind of pay tribute. And like I actually talked to the singer on Twitter privately, but sometimes but it's pretty cool, yeah.
oh wow. Are you gonna try to go see them?
No, I am going to see them because it's like it's the last gig ever they're going to do, and it's like
Yeah.
yeah, I'll definitely go. And like the tickets were pretty cheap actually. They're about 25 sterling, but I think overall cost was like about €40, which isn't too bad, I guess, for a ticket. Like,
Okay, cool.
yeah,
It must be exciting to see a band that, you didn't think was going to play anymore and go out and see them.
yeah. It's like when I heard about it, I was like, oh, I have to go see this, this gig because it'd be like once in a lifetime, to see them play again, and that's it. They're finished.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely. Cool. Enjoy that. What kind of music do they play?
Myself, is it?
What's that?
Oh, what music did they play?
Yeah, yeah.
They're like a rock indie band.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
But like they do actually have a sax player as well, but like it really fits though.
Oh, that's so cool. I actually play saxophone myself.
Nice.
Yeah. It's really
I
fun to play.
try, but I'm terrible.
It's surprisingly not too difficult to get started on. Did you try like alto or tenor sax or?
See, I actually have an alto here, but see, the whole thing is it's the whole like the mouthing beat, like with your tongue and stuff.
Oh, the embouchure.
Yeah, it's just weird and like see, I can play slow stuff, it's fine. That's fine for me, but too quick, it's like no.
Yeah, it's a little tricky sometimes. They have to there's a lot of little tricks you have to do to be able to like play faster,
Yeah.
move the fingers and all that. I find tenor sax is a little bit easier embouchure wise than alto sax. So
Yeah.
if you ever wanted to try it again, maybe go get a tenor sax.
Yeah. See, then it's more money.
That's true. Trade in the alto, sell the
Yeah.
alto for the tenor.
See, like
Yeah.
if I was playing maybe piano with one hand or something, or no, I'm terrible. I can't even play with two hands, but I can play with one hand easily. Funny enough, no, I can just run through my fingers very quickly. It's easy for me, like
Oh yeah.
compared
Are
to
you
saxophone.
right-handed or lefty?
Sorry.
Are you right-handed, left-handed?
Oh, I'm right-handed. Yeah.
Okay. But you do have musical talent. You're an awesome singer.
No, I'm terrible.
Oh my God, oh my God, I saw your video that you sent me.
I know.
Oh my God, I was showing my boyfriend. I'm like, dude, he sounds just like Frank Sinatra. And I love Frank Sinatra. Definitely one of my favorite singers. And I don't think Brian knows him as much, so he's like, oh, okay. Like, he sounds just like Frank Sinatra. It's just so cool. Ah!
I have to come over.
Oh yeah, totally. Come visit New Jersey.
I'd love to sing over in America, just to get the whole experience of it,
Yeah,
just
totally.
like
I
Sinatra.
think you'd be a big hit. New Jersey, Hoboken is like the birthplace of Frank Sinatra.
Yeah, yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, so yeah, you'd be a huge hit here, I think.
Tell me
Yeah.
this, right? Since you enjoy click and point games and ever,
Mm-hmm.
have you ever played Carmen San Diego?
Oh yeah,
What a
that
great game
we used
years
to have-
ago.
oh my God, we used to have it in school. So you go to school and they give you computer time, and you could play Mario Teaches Typing, or you could play Where in the World is Carmen San Diego, and I could never freaking catch her. She'd always elude me. Yeah, I had it on the Master System too. When I had a Master System, and I played. I think it ended up with my character getting stabbed or something.
What the hell?
I don't
For
know.
a kids game.
Yeah, yeah. You just like go to the wrong place and it's just like you're in the wrong neighborhood.
You did.
Yeah, I think you get shanked. I don't know. Maybe it was a secret ending. I think I was drinking while I was playing at the time, so
What the
some of it
hell?
might have been like hazy recollection of it. But I do recall getting shanked. Not in real life, but in the game.
Okay, yeah.
Where in the world is Carmen San Diego?
See, the first one I played when I was in primary school was Where in Time is Carmen San Diego.
Oh yeah, yeah. I've never
So
played.
yeah, so like I give it the whole kind of history thing with the pyramids and stuff,
Mm.
and then Where in the World I got that after. What else? I actually own three of them on PC that I can remember upstairs, and then I actually bought one that I saw somewhere in a different town up north here in Ireland for the GameCube. I was like, I'll try this out.
Oh, they have one for the GameCube?
Oh, yeah, there's actually, I know there's one or two out for GameCube, but the gameplay is terrible. But I just got it just to, to get it because it'd be pretty rare, I guess. Pretty hard to find.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
It's
Maybe
really...
I'll put up photos someday. It's just terrible.
Hey, bad games are great. I love bad games.
Yeah.
I'll play bad games. I have quite a few bad games on the NES. My boyfriend's really fond of a Wall Street Kid.
E.T., no?
Oh no, I do not own ET. I've played it.
For the,
I have
was it for the
played
Atari or something?
Yeah, Atari 2600, I want to say.
Yeah, there was like
And-
bugs everywhere in that game.
My God, I think they just like I don't know. I think they like, did like a line of Coke and just like made it in a day. And it looks like the worst game jam game ever.
Yeah.
And you play it, you start it. So you're on the start screen and then you just go into like the game and you're there and you have literally no idea what you're supposed to be doing and why you're there. And so you're trying to like slowly crawl around the map and I think some guy like takes you and just like throws you into like a pit or something and then you just like fall and then you try to like slowly climb out with your weird little neck thing and then you
Weird little neck thing.
you get back up above ground and then the guy grabs you and throws you in again and yeah it's torture. I think they should use it to like I don't know like I don't know. Like that game's terrible.
Yeah.
Um, it's not even like fun bad. It's just like painful.
Yeah, it looks terrible. I was like, no, I'm never going to play this in my life.
I actually played Yo Noid. You ever hear that one?
No? What the hell is that?
Um, so there's this pizza chain called Domino's. I don't know if you have that in Ireland.
Oh,
Um,
Domino's Pizza, yeah.
yeah, okay, yeah.
I love
Uh,
Domino's, but go on.
oh, nice. Yeah, it's not bad for cheap pizza, I guess.
Pizza
I
for me, but yeah.
yeah. I come from New Jersey, so if I say that my New Jersey brethren here, that they will like have my head, because we have fantastic pizza here. But you know, whatever. Um, it's not bad for what it is. So yeah. So there was this mascot like back in the '80s called the Noid, and he would he hated pizza because he's an asshole, and he would crush the pizzas with some stupid device or whatever. And for some godforsaken reason, they made a game with the Noid.
Fair
And
enough.
oh my god, I played it for the first time a few weeks ago. And these platforms just like kind of slowly like rise and then sink into the water. And even if you like still see the platform and you jump onto it, like there's like a point where like even if you see it and jump onto it, it'll still kill you. You'll still like drown.
All right. That's
I
weird.
passed the first stage. I was just like, this is god awful. Yeah, the NES had a lot of crap games.
I say it did.
Oh yeah. Oh no, it did. Probably had more crap games than good games, to be honest. Like, yeah, everyone remembers like the good games from it, and then nobody remembers that there was like for every good game there's like 10 bad ones.
Jeez.
Yeah, something like that.
There was a game I remember playing. It was on the Atari, but I played it on PC when I was younger, like when I was a teenager or something, or maybe 9 or 10. And Root Beer Tapper.
Oh yeah, you know what? Tapper.
Yeah, Tapper. Yeah, it's called Tapper. But I think it's called Root Beer Tapper
Yeah,
here.
they did the beer in the home version because originally it was Tapper. It was like Budweiser, and you're serving beer, and I love that
What a
game.
great game! It
Oh
was
my
tough
God,
though.
it's fun. Oh, whenever I see it at the arcade, I have to play. Like I'll sit there and I'm like pretty damn good at it too. I think because I used to work at Starbucks, so I have like this like barista kind of skill. I'm like still in me, and for some reason it translates over to Tapper. So I guess I would be a good bartender.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so actually, speaking of ET, do you have Netflix by any chance?
I do. Well, my boyfriend does. I do not.
Yeah.
I guess yeah. I guess so. Yeah.
Okay. Honestly, after this podcast, go over to his house, okay,
Mm-hmm.
and stick on Stranger Things. It's a Netflix exclusive series. It's like it's a '80s kind of sci-fi TV show,
Oh, nice. That sounds awesome.
and it's like Spielberg meets like J.J. Abrams meets Stephen King.
Oh my God, that sounds really cool.
It's honestly one of the best shows I've ever actually seen, like for a Netflix thing, and probably ever. Like I'm actually starting to watch it again. Like it's only 8 episodes long. It's
Okay.
basically like a 7 to 8 hour film. But it's amazing though.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I really like TV series like that. I want to like sit there and like binge watch like, a season where it's like 20 episodes and there's like, 5 seasons to watch. Like I don't want to do that. But I like, this kind of like shorter kind of duration. I watched one, what's the one with what's her name? God, why can't I remember her name? Oh, Felicia Day. Where she and like her friends are like playing this kind of like MMORPG. or she meets up like she meets up like these like people in her town who play the same like massive multiplayer game, and it's really funny. I forget what it's called. Do you know the one I'm talking about?
Not sure.
Anyway, it's like it's very brief too. Like the other show you mentioned, it's like I think the whole thing takes you just a few hours to watch, but it's really funny.
Yeah.
It's really cute too. I like it a lot.
Okay, so here's something I never ask people. Do you feel comedy should be more in video games nowadays?
Absolutely. I mean, my favorite games have humor in them.
Yeah.
I mentioned like Kid Icarus Uprising. I mentioned Sam and Max. And Uncharted even has
Yeah,
humor.
there's great humor in it, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I think those, me personally, like my favorite video games just are just rife with humor, and and yeah, I absolutely think so. I just feel like games just like kind of take themselves too seriously sometimes, and I feel like a little humor can be really good. I was playing some of Just Cause 3, and it's like got some really good humor in it too, and I just love it when it's like got that touch of humor, or something like Saints Row where it just like balls to the wall, just like out of its mind.
Balls to the walls.
Balls to the wall, out of its mind. Saints Row 3. And it doesn't have to be in every game. Like, Journey wouldn't work with like humor. Journey, it tells a certain like conveys a certain feeling, and it's very beautiful, but just I feel like humor in games is just it's great, and when it's done well, it's just it just makes you feel so good when you play the game. I like it a lot.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
stuff like Family Guy and South Park, kind of fill that
Oh
void.
yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, that's true. But yeah, there's a lot of great games out there that they have that humor, and I usually find those are the games I appreciate the most, are the games where there's a sense of humor to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it's really cool.
Would you be a fan of music for movies? Like, who would be your favorite composers there?
So I know it sounds crazy to say, but I'm not so much like a movie buff as I am like, video games and music and stuff. I do like I actually did take a film scoring class, which wasn't so much a film scoring class as it was let's watch movies and appreciate the score. And it was a fantastic class. Um, so yeah, this is not like I don't know. There's not a whole lot of like movies that I really know that well, to be honest. I remember really loving On the Waterfront, like the score that Leonard Bernstein did for that. And I haven't seen the whole thing yet, but Grand Budapest Hotel has such an awesome score, and it's just so like so quirky and cute and funny, and yeah, I have to watch that whole movie. But they would play some excerpts from the score on the classical radio station here that I listen to like all the time, and it's great. It's fantastic. I'm trying to think if there's anything else, any other movie. I'll probably think of like 20 after the conversation.
Would you be a
Aside
fan of, is it Michael Giacchino? He does the music for Lost.
for Lost.
Yeah, the TV show.
Oh, I've never seen Lost.
You've
I'm
never seen Lost?
no, no, but
Oh,
didn't
come on.
I know, I know. I'm not much of a TV person. I watch Futurama and South Park. Like, I watch Burn Notice. I love Burn Notice. I'll watch The Simpsons. I watch a lot of like
Simpsons
cartoons.
is terrible now, I think.
Oh yeah. I mean, there's episodes that are classic. The new ones, I feel like I don't know. It's been a while, but I feel like the new ones, they're not as like laugh out loud funny. I feel like, but
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
cute. They have their moments. There's some that I think they're better than others for sure. But yeah, overall, I think I like Futurama a lot more. Futurama is like very near and dear to my heart.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, I haven't seen a whole lot of TV series. Yeah, never really watched Lost. I watched House when it was on. I was watching that for a while, and I went back and watched Parks and Recreation.
Recreation, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, love that show. Yeah, never got into Lost for I don't know some reason.
I'd say you would appreciate the music from Lost because it has sort of like an orchestrated kind of feel to it sometimes.
Oh, cool.
But Michael, he done the music for the video game, the Lost video game.
Oh, wow, there's a Lost video game.
Oh, you never. Oh, I personally like the game, but it didn't like your. The game is only liked if you're a fan of the show, I guess.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
But it
Well,
actually takes you like through the hatch and stuff. It is really damn cool, I think.
That's so awesome. How did they make a game out of it? Like, is it?
See, it's a new character in the game,
Oh, cool.
but I'm not going to spoil it or anything. You
Okay.
know, it's for PS3 as well.
Is it
Uh,
like an RPG or an action platform puzzler or a fighting game? Lost the fighting game. Yeah.
it's sort of like kind of open world, but like you do all these kind of puzzles and stuff, and there is
That's
some kind of shooting elements to it, but it's mainly puzzle because you have to, like, open the door, if that makes any sense to you, and like get the puzzles, to find what's kind of next.
yeah. Sometimes opening doors for me is very difficult. If you're ever like hanging out with me, like I legitimately have a difficult time opening doors. I think it's because I'm like weak and frail and skinny and I like can't pull them open. Or I try to pull them when I'm supposed to push them. Stuff like
Oh
that.
yeah, that happens anywhere, everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah. Um so yeah, opening door. I'm sorry.
You're
But
fine.
no, that sounds really awesome.
Yeah, the music and it's just amazing. Like I actually like there. Remember telling you about the website, the KH Insider.
Oh
The,
yeah, yeah.
yeah, they actually have the whole soundtrack up there, and I downloaded it,
Set
and
up.
it's amazing.
And you said Michael Giacchino did it?
Yeah, he done the whole soundtrack for the game. Yeah,
I feel like I feel like I remember I just saw Zootopia a little while
yeah, he done
ago.
music for that movie as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I thought. That's what I thought. And when you mentioned his name, I was like, I think he did Zootopia. I really love Zootopia. That was a good
I haven't
movie.
seen it yet, but I want to see it.
It's really funny. It's really cute. It's
Yeah, I
really
heard it's pretty good.
yeah. Yeah, I liked it a lot. I would from beginning to end. I thought it was really, really. I love the pacing. I love the way they told the story. I liked it.
So, was to be a fan of Star Wars?
Oh man, when I was a kid, I was like all about Star Wars. I think I've kind of like I wouldn't say grown out of it because I loved the new movie. I went to
Yeah, so
see
did I.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was so good. Um, Even if it kind of like followed the formula of, A New Hope, it was still really, really awesome.
yeah.
Um, yeah, I really, really enjoyed Star Wars as a kid. I haven't seen the, you know, 4, 5, and 6 for a while, and I feel like I kind of might want to go back and watch them again.
Yeah, I actually done like a mini marathon. Like I actually watched them all before number 7. Like,
Oh, that's a good idea. I
yeah.
do that. I was like, I don't want to watch Jar Jar Binks. Oh, gross.
Hey, this is Jar Jar Binks.
Oh God, no, Jar Jar.
Yeah, it's funny. Jar Jar Binks, J.J. Abrams, Jar Jar Abrams, it's all coming together.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
I actually like Jar Jar, to be honest. He wasn't that bad.
I haven't seen it in a while. I feel like when the game, well, not the game, when the movie first came out, like, ripping on Jar Jar was the thing. So
Yeah, it
maybe
was rated the thing, wasn't it?
so bad. I don't know. I feel. I don't know
And
if I
then it
should.
had those toys that had the big tongue that stuck out, and, sick the stuff. They were
Oh my God.
disgusting.
What? Ew. Oh yeah, yeah. You can get stuff out of like in a vending machine and like
Yeah, yeah.
you pay a quarter and you get one and then like within an hour it's like covered in lint and it's like disgusting and your mom's like throw it out, like yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, I never had the Jar Jar toy. I did have some action figures though. I think I gave them away after a while, but I had like quite the collection of Star Wars action figures. I would go to Toys R Us and like with my allowance and like, oh, here's random character number 32, Yeah, I had entirely too many, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so do you want to wrap things up?
Sure,
Sorry
yeah.
for holding you up.
Oh no, I really enjoyed talking. It was really fun. I'm once you get me talking, I'm a bit of a talker, so I'll get carried away.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
So where can we find you on social media? And have you got SoundCloud website as well?
yeah, just search AC Menace, MENES, Twitter, SoundCloud. My website's acmenezmusic.com. But if you just Google my name, I'll show up. I mean, I think I'm the only Alyssa Menez in the world. Yeah,
The
so
only one exclusive.
only one. You have the interview with the only Alyssa Menez in the world.
Okay, so
Yeah.
thank you so much for coming on the show.
Yeah, no
Appreciate
problem.
it.
Thank you, Barry. Cool. Well, this is fun. Hopefully we do it again sometime.
Yes, and guys, of course, you can check us out on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Vine, Twitch, and for more Nintendo and for more gaming podcasts, keep it right here. Thanks for watching, and as always, guys, stay fresh.